Game one of the Calder Cup playoffs for the Rockford Icehogs ends in controversy. The referees in this game cost the Rockford Icehogs a 5-minute power play in overtime because they let play move on, leading to Grand Rapids going down the ice and winning the game. This game ended in controversy, leading to this game where the Icehogs lose it 3-2 to the Grand Rapids Griffins. I've seen bad officiating before, but that was blatantly terrible in the overtime. I get it in overtime, you usually don't call penalties, but when a boarding major should have been called, you have to call a whistle. But the refs decide not to, and it leads to the Rockford Icehogs losing this game 3-2 to the Grand Rapids Griffins. Game one, the Hawks now go down 1-0 and now have to travel to Grand Rapids for game two and game three to force a game four back home in Rockford. In the start of the game, I should mention, Rockford played great, but the second half of the game, they didn't. They were costing themselves in this game. And the second half of the play, it was all Grand Rapids. Rockford were outshot per period, 11-9 to Grand Rapids in the first, 12-6 to Grand Rapids in the second, 11-7 for Grand Rapids in the third, and in overtime, 3-0 Grand Rapids, but that third one should not count because of a controversial missed call. Granted, you could tell the refs saw it because they were talking after the play went down. The Icehogs lose it 3-2 to the Grand Rapids Griffins in overtime. Hogs went 0-for-1 on the power play, their only power play coming in the first 30 seconds of regulation time, to the Grand Rapids Griffins also going 0-for-1, where their power play came in the second period of play. Jackson Stahlberg played phenomenal in net for the Rockford Icehogs and on his birthday, but it wasn't enough. The Icehogs lose it, and, well, let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? The Hogs get on the board first, and it comes just quickly into play. Hogs out shooting the Griffins after having an early power play, and, well, momentum on the Hogs side. And at 4:24 in the first period, scored by Michael Tipley, his first of the playoffs, assisted by number 27, Lucas Reichel, and assisted by Austin Strand to make it a 1-0 game for the Rockford Icehogs. The Hogs were able to hold that 1-0 lead to go to the second period. In the first period after this goal, though, it was fairly evened out. It was back and forth play, hard to get the puck up the ice for the Hogs, hard to get the puck up the ice for Grand Rapids. But we go into the second period, and second period, it was pretty much all Grand Rapids. They were moving the puck, getting their opportunities off. Jackson Stahlberg saying no. And when the Hogs were on their heels, they come out with the puck, though. At 11:20 in the second period, scored by number 12 of the Icehogs, Zach Sanford. His first of the playoffs, assisted by number 86, Mike Hardman. And number 48, Philip Roos. Roos sends the puck out of the defensive zone, off the boards. It goes onto the glass, onto the stick of Hardman. Hardman sauces it right over to Sanford, and Sanford goes bar down with a snipe, and the Hogs lead 2-0 over the over Grand Rapids. But after that, it was nowhere to be found for the Icehogs. The Icehogs were on their heels. Grand Rapids were just pressing the Icehogs to the pulp. Going into the third period, though, the Hogs lead by 2. And it comes early in the period off a 4-on-4 at 3:05. Dominic Shine of Grand Rapids scores his first of the series, assisted by Edmondson, to make it a 1-goal game. Then the Hogs continue to stay on their heels, not getting much out of the zone. And well, at 15:35 in the regulation, Lombardi scores his first of the playoffs, assisted by Spiza and Rafferty, to make it a 2-2 game to force overtime. And we get to the overtime controversy. The overtime ended fairly quick, but controversy happens. The Icehogs don't win the faceoff to start. It's 5-on-5 for the overtime. Most like NHL playoff hockey, in overtime, it's 5-on-5 golden goal. Well, what happens? Controversy. A boarding, blatant, on the back, see the numbers, Brittini gets thrown into the boards and injured, it looks like. He was down on the ice. Missed call by the refs. Grand Rapids goes down the ice, and at 4:14 into the overtime, Jonathan Bergen scores his first of the playoffs, assisted by Mazer and Simic, to make it a game winner in overtime for Grand Rapids. But Cini got boarded. It should have been a call for a should have been a blatant major penalty, how it was, but the refs decide not to call it, and it leads to the controversy ending this game. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We may be down in the series, but we can still climb out of it. And let's go Hogs.